Well, happy Tuesday, everyone. This is Bonnie and Greg Dixon for Healthy Conversations. And today, Bonnie's going to talk a little bit about rough hands, gentle heart, care for your skin. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There's our title. So, what do you have to say there, Bonnie?
Well, thank you, Greg. It's always fun to share a little bit at a time of what I know over the many years. And I was up at the grocery store and met a friend who reads my local column in the Merritt Herald paper, and she said she really appreciated them. And I said, "Well, what would you like to learn about?" And she said, "I such rough skin, and this time of year, and winter time can be rough on skin." And then what I love is, well, what can we use just from the kitchen or naturally to be helpful? Number one is water. Hydrating with water is the number one thing that's helpful. Water can also be challenging in the sense that if your hands are in hot water, you do a lot of washing, or your hands are in chemicals at all, or this time of year, now that we're getting into spring, you're digging in the soil like I tend to want to do, dig in the soil and futz around there. Your hands can get really rough, and I've always had that issue. So I really resonated when I was asked about the skin and the hands. So what I'd like to say is, right in the kitchen, you have a quick solution. It's really fun. I have a little bottle that I got from the dollar store, and I put oil in it, olive oil, and it's a spray pump. And I spray some on my left hand, and then I take the sugar jar, real sugar, and I pour a teaspoon of oil and a teaspoon of sugar right in the palm of my hand. And then I just gently, but somewhat vigorously, rub my hands. And guess what? It exfoliates gently, and you're rubbing the oil in. And then again, not too hot of water, but rinse it off with warm water and then pat dry. That's step one. Step two is then go put on your favorite lotion. Now, we all have our favorites. I have a local lotion here in Merritt called The Cream. Sandy Labermeyer makes it from KiEssentials, and that's a great one. But many of the lotions out there can be full of all sorts of things. So try to get one as natural as you can, but you can also use things like coconut oil that you can massage in. Now you're going to smell like a coconut, of course. And you can use, again, more olive oil, but again, each one's going to give a different texture. But the double exfoliating and then also adding moisture on top of it can be helpful. Now, you may have your hands in and out of water all day long on your job. I don't know. But if that happens, maybe you could wear gloves on your job. So when you're doing dishes, for instance, at home, try to wear gloves. And if you can get gloves, and then you do the dishes, then you've not exposed your hands to the water, the hot water, and soap. So it's kind of a twofold thing of seeing, what are you doing? Why are my hands dry? But number one, think about hydration. Number two, moisturizing and exfoliating and moisturizing. And number three, what time of day? Now, nighttime's a good time to do this. And that would be exfoliating and then putting lotion on. And then to top it all off, put a little set of cotton gloves on. You look silly, but hey, that's okay. And so let's see, what else can I share with you? Oh, if you're in a place where you're using those uh, hot dryers, like you've been in a restroom at a commercial place and they have those hot dryers, don't put it too close. Put it kind of further away to kind of dry. You might use some toilet paper to daub it, to just daub the dryness off, and then just use it to gently further away dry your hands, or just hand wave them till they're dry. And let's see what else. Oh, so again, using garden gloves if you're in the garden. I tend to start walking over and playing, and I go, oh, I should have put the gloves on. The gloves truly can help protect your hands. Now, just remember the skin is the largest organ of your body, and it talks to you. It tells you a lot of stuff. And so what we want to do is protect it. When you're in the shower, actually, I have not used soap in the shower in years. I just use the water to rinse the body. And if you're in the bathtub, try not to do too hot of water. You'll come out like a pickled prune, but you can put a little bit of your favorite oil in there, and then just pat dry when you're done from either a shower or a tub. Now, one thing I like to do is soak my feet in a little bit of Epsom salts. I do that occasionally. That feels really good. And again, patting dry your toes. And I often don't put lotion for my feet. But if you do have a pedicure, be very, very careful, by the way, that they're not scraping your feet too much. And I notice how they do it. They'll soak your feet, and then they'll try to scrub off all the dead cells. You can do that at home before you get there, so they're not so rough on your feet. And you just get a little, I guess, file, and just file gently your feet. But do pay attention to every part of your skin on your whole body. Now, if you've worked in the sun like this, like I did for years, pay attention to any moles or any spots on your body. You don't want any changes there. You want to, pay attention. I found out I had a little spot on my temple about 4 or 5 years ago. And I thought, this spot isn't going away. It feels weird. Looks like a pimple, but it's not. And so I asked my doctor, hey, what is that? It didn't look scary, but I thought it's just unusual. So that's what I want you to do about your skin. Pay attention to your skin. It was indeed basal cell carcinoma. It's a little cancer. It doesn't usually move too far, but we took it off. It was easy just to take off. And we got that off of there. But I really stress the importance of your skin. It's talking to you. Now, what I do want to say as far as some really interesting remedies is for your face, you don't have to use anything harsh. When I was a kid, oh my gosh, I used stuff that was probably like pure alcohol or whatever. I was really, I'm going to fix all those, pimples and stuff. I had some till I started taking my dad's vitamins, and then everything cleared up. Whereas my sisters never did, and they were always off to the doctor getting antibiotics for their skin. I just thought, I'll be like my dad, and I just took his multiple vitamin pill, and I had the really pretty skin as a teenager after that. It was pretty funny. So nutrition can play a part in your skin. And one of the things I wanted to share with you is you can also use with a really high quality, I use this one, Aloe Vita. And this is a little infomercial here. Aloe Vita is by LifeWave. And LifeWave is a company I've worked with for 5 years. And there's a day and night cream, and then there's an eye cream. And I have fallen in love with them. And very economical, that set of, those three. The eye cream is a little separate, but it comes with what we call the Aloe Vita patches here. And Aloe Vita is a skincare system that I've used for, at least 4 years. A lot of people don't know that I'm going to be 70 for my skin because it looks so good. So find yourself a high quality, skin solution. And I highly recommend the Aloe Vita. And why it's so economical is because you get a 2-month supply at once. And then you can see the results, right? You start seeing the results, and you don't want to go off of that. But it nourishes the skin day and night. And then the Aloe Vita patches, also, what I found was you get an extra nice night of sleep. That is when your skin and body rests and repairs. That's when it goes in and repairs everything. So the Aloe Vita is for skin. It's clinically studied. It's just awesome. Now, the other thing I want to say is the X39 by the LifeWave has been shown. There's so many amazing show and tells. You can just email me or reach out to me. I'd love to share with you where you can see clinical studies for this product and results that people have used for their skin healing after, say, a cut or a surgery. Pretty amazing how quickly it can heal. And but again, I'll just say it one more time. Your skin really is talking to you. If you see something unusual, something that doesn't seem quite right, do check it out. It's worthwhile. And if your skin isn't healing quickly, that's something to pay attention to. It's talking to you. It's telling you, hey, something's not quite going right with your body because your skin is so visible, right? And then for these rough hands, do take care of them. We want our hands to look nice and feel nice. It's those simple little things that you can do to take care of them. So I guess that's my kind of skin talk. I love sharing these simple tips that you can use. And I encourage you to reach out to me, see what you would like. If you'd like to try the Alavita, it is guaranteed. Can you believe that? How many products out there are guaranteed? So with that, that's our healthy conversation for the day, Greg.
Yeah. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, so there's a link to the Alavita show notes in Alavita products in the show notes. And a QR code will take you to our LifeWave website. And there it is. It's lifewave.com/Greg Dixon. And I've also put in the comments that you can make an appointment with Bonnie at healthywealthycamper.com/Bonnie. So, or just reach out wherever you're listening to this. Send Bonnie a little text, Matt, which could be LinkedIn or Facebook or YouTube. So
yeah, reach out. Let's talk. Share the light.
Share the light, and take care of your skin.
Yes, one of the most important body parts you have.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye bye now. See you.